Welcome to Kmtv News Update, broadcasting to viewers in Liberia and across the globe. My name is Anthony Kukui. In the wake of political mixed views, protests, and economic crisis in Liberia, the Global Peace Index June report has placed Liberia among 60 peaceful countries in the world. The report, according to a release, ranks Liberia above France, Greece, and other great European countries. The 2019 June GPI report places Liberia in the category with the UK, Norway, Sweden, Germany, and other peaceful nations across the world. According to the release, Liberians were hailed for their resilience in helping to keep the peace, but a special recognition and commendation was extended to President Weah for what it termed as unending peaceful leadership style. The report comes in less than a month after the Council of Patriots staged a peaceful protest under the umbrella of saving the state. The protest was recorded in Liberia's history as one of the most peaceful and organized, with both government and protesters hailed for helping to keep the peace despite political and religious differences. President George Weah on June 27 held a meeting with visiting U.S. delegation to Liberia headed by Assistant Secretary of State Mary Ward. According to an executive mansion release, President Weah during the meeting stressed the need for an enhanced bilateral cooperation, collaboration, and coordination between Liberia and the United States. The delegation also included, among others, U.S. Ambassador to Liberia Christine Eder and U.S. Mission Director Anthony Chan. The Liberian leader used the meeting to emphasize the historic relations between Liberia and the United States, describing the U.S. as Liberia's devoted ally. President Weah told the delegation that despite prevailing challenges facing Liberia, his government was fully prepared to deliver on deliverables of its flagship program, the Purple Agenda for Prosperity and Development, which, among other things, places premier on education, health, agriculture, and youth empowerment. Speaking on behalf of the delegation, Assistant Secretary of State said the U.S. is willing to work with Liberia in addressing some of the challenges facing the country towards sustaining the peace and development. Human rights advocate Margaret Nimba says efforts are being made in getting justice for a schoolgirl who was severely beaten by a Dima student at the Sotemo High School. This, Anthony Nimba on Thursday told journalists, is disheartening and is against the rights of schoolgirls. The advocate noted that there is a need to implement tough measures against those who carry on such behavior to serve as a deterrent for teachers, guardians for such act.
In the form of punishment, we all know corporal punishment are being banned now in schools. The Ministry of Education have come out, which is the government, have come out that there should be no corporal punishment in school. And this little girl was given 175 lashes. According to her, she was given 45, 65, 65. So, and I consider that as, yes, on the spot. I consider that as a torture. And she was not just beaten alone. They asked people to hold her. She was held at the table and then given this huge number. So I think that is a serious human rights violation, and they violated her rights. So being a human rights defender, it was an interest, something of concern, and so I got involved. And then I started following up. There was a arrest from the police station, and we arrested him, talking to the Salem airport on the airfield. And the case was at the police station. We were back and forth while the police were doing the investigation. And then we came up with a formal communication, civil society women, and we did a communication to the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Gender, and then the Human Rights Commission. So then the Ministry of Education launched a formal investigation into the process. So we went through the investigation, and the Ministry of Education came up with their findings. So yesterday evening, the Ministry of Education came up with their findings that there are lots of things they mentioned, and there's going to be a fine, and they also said that they're going to ban you from all school activities.
Meanwhile, Anthony, Margaret Nimba has at the same time expressed robust commitment and challenged the government of Liberia and other human rights groups to come in defense against human rights violators. According to her, the rights of all citizens, regardless of status, must be upheld. In order for the country to boast of being lawful, the Liberian lawyer said the perpetrators of such unimaginable behavior should be brought to justice. And away from Liberia now, a top health officials said the Ebola virus will keep returning until political stability is achieved in DR Congo. The top health official, who has just returned from a research visit to DR Congo and Uganda, said despite vaccination of many in other parts of the country, cholera and measles are still outbreaks in the country. He said the world should help DR Congo and the Central African Republic and other fragile countries find political solutions to their problems. Well, those were the latest from our news center. Do join us at 8 p.m. tonight for more developments. Better still, you can visit our website at www.kmtvliberia.com for more news and information. Until then, my name is Anthony Kukui.